The two-day February sale kicked off the 2025 sales season at Tattersalls with a sought-after Godolphin draft headlining a busy 2 days of selling. The opening session was preceded by the annual Stallion Parade, featuring 9 exciting young British-based sires, and the first ever ROR Showcase event, a parade of 8 retired racehorses all enjoying life in new equestrian disciplines. The top lot during the opening session came from the eagerly anticipated Godolphin draft, when listed winner Gala Shields sold to Kieran Meyer Racing for 220,000 guineas. The 6-year-old gelding by Australia, who raced in Europe for Andre Fabre, was signed for by agent Colm Sharkey, acting on behalf of the Australian-based trainer.
He thought he had an obvious profile. He's got a high level of consistent form. He vetted fairly well, and he was just keen to secure him. He's going to go have a rest for a couple of weeks in a local yard nearby, and then he will ship as soon as he can, all depending on the quarantine. He might go into training lightly here before he ships.
The Godolphin draft also featured 3-year-old Kingman filly Scarlet Princess, who realised a price of 130,000 guineas when selling to agent Alessandro Marconi, the sale's busiest purchaser by a stretch, with 29 lots secured over the course of the 2 days.
Well, she's an exposed filly, and hopefully she can go over classics distance further on in the season. It's a syndicate based in Middle East mainly, and they want to keep more and more horses in France that they can be passed through the ring in December eventually, or kept in the country.
The most expensive purchase by the prolific agent on day 2 was RMM Bloodstock's 3-year-old Sergei Prokofiev colt Baridi, who was knocked down for 100,000 guineas, having won his maiden on just his second start for trainer Stuart Williams in December. Alessandro Marconi was also responsible for the purchase of lot 128 from the Godolphin draft, paying 90,000 guineas for Helen Keller, an unraced Night of Thunder filly out of the Sweet Solera winner Discourse. It was the same price that he also paid for lot 109, 3-year-old Frankel colt Modernise from the also popular Juddmonte draft on day 1. After a busy 2 days of selling at Park Paddocks, Tattersalls head of marketing Jason Singh reflected on the sale.
The Tattersalls February sale is firmly established as Europe's premier midwinter sale, and following on from what was a phenomenal year here at Park Paddocks in 2024, this was a really positive way to start the year. We've had increases in turnover, average and median, and a clearance rate above 85%, so a great way to start the year. The Tattersalls February sale always attracts a diverse range of buyers, both domestic and international, and this year's been no different, and we've seen buyers from more than 20 different countries here in Newmarket. 2024 was a remarkable year on the racecourse for the Tattersalls February sale. The classic winners, Los Angeles and Metropolitan, and the Group 1 Dubai Turf winner, Facteur Cheval, are all out of fillies that were purchased here at the Tattersalls February sale. Those fillies all came from large owner-breeder operations, and it was fantastic to see one of those operations, Godolphin, bring a draft of 36 fillies and horses in and out of training, and they realised a total of 1.4 million guineas. This year we had the first retraining of racehorses showcase alongside the Tattersalls Stallion Parade, and it was fantastic to see a full sale ring to welcome these great old horses from the turf that everybody remembers racing, and looking so well and so well presented in their second careers. Next up at Tattersalls is the Craven Breeze Up sale, which has had a remarkable run of success in recent years with classic and Group 1 winners, the latest of which, Hot as Hell, that won the Futurity Stakes, looks a great classic prospect for the spring ahead.